My name is Allan 40 Anderson, United States Army, retired. I was a Sergeant E5, 37 Foxtrot, Psychological Operations Sergeant. In 2011, I was deployed to Helmand Province in Afghanistan, where I was injured by a IED. Spent a little over a year at Fort Knox, Kentucky, at a medical treatment facility, doing rehabilitation for my brain injury that I sustained. I had to start music therapy to try to begin to regain dexterity and control motor function in my hands. It was a real struggle overcoming that. I was on a lot of pills when I was still in the Army, and a lot of pills when I was going through the VA. Towards the end of 2018, I received an email from the VA that had mentioned a scuba opportunity that was at no cost to veterans, so I applied for that, and that's how I found Warfighter Scuba. I tried my best to keep an open mind and be flexible for anything, but I've really been blown away by just about everything I've encountered. The scenery's been beautiful. Scuba itself, it's amazing. My favorite thing about it has definitely been while we're actually diving, it forces you to be mindful and remain completely in the moment of what you're doing, and on all the stuff on the surface really doesn't matter. Things that are stressing you out, you're just so preoccupied with what you're doing that it gives you an opportunity to relax in a way that I personally just haven't experienced in years. I got to see an octopus in the wild for the first time. That was pretty cool. Saw quite a few sea turtles swimming around. That was impressive. There's groupers, a whole lot of fish. I would recommend this to other veterans, absolutely, especially guys that are struggling with PTSD and traumatic brain injuries. It was something I was a little nervous about coming down here because I do have a pretty wicked TBI, and it makes learning new things difficult. It can be really stressful, and just the laid-back environment, the way things were presented to us, I mean, it was more than accommodating for my brain injury. I think this is a really valuable experience because when I go home to my two daughters and my wife, they're going to see that I can relax and that I can be a little more mindful. I think it's going to help just as coping mechanisms, just not necessarily as an escape because I love my family, and being away from them makes me appreciate them, but really being able to take in my environment is going to help my wife and I's marriage as well as my relationship with my two daughters. I absolutely want to get my wife to get involved in scuba. I think it'd be a great thing we can do together. It's a great exercise in mindfulness. I would love to be able to share that with her, and hopefully with my kids in about 10 years. I just want to thank all the donors that make this possible, that can get us down here to be breathing air through a regulator instead of popping pills from the VA.